Today could be the day. I'm not ruling it out. We could be on the last leg, the final hurdle to turning $50 into $10,000. Is the dream still alive in your mind? Is poker still thriving? Shout out to Thrive, by the way. It's my charity launching soon. It so is. It so is. And you don't need me, a slightly oily faced, sorry, just put some oil on my face, hippie dude to tell you what's up. You don't need me to show you in a bankroll challenge. You just need to go out there and test the waters. Use your own mind, use your own intuition, use your own rationale to use every single little atom in your body, in your being, and dedicate it towards this beautiful game. If you love it. And if you don't love it, I've got some bad news for you. You're never going to be the best. You're never going to be near the best. Because if you look at all of the best poker players in the world, all of the best anything in the world, they're the best because they love it. And because they're talented, because they're hardworking, and I'm sure a bunch of other stuff too. But the common denominator, or one of them, is that they just fucking love it. Whether you're a singer, a dancer, a chef, a barista, if you're elite, you fucking love what you do. So ask yourself, do you fucking love it? Well, that already places you ahead of the vast majority of people. For a lot of people, poker's a means to an end. You know, they will want to make a ton of money, they want to create their own hours, they want to live this glorious lifestyle that they've seen on TV. And that's it, you know, they use it as a tool. They, you know, if you're in a relationship and somebody uses you, whether they use you for sex, whether they use you for money, whether they use you for validation, it's not a healthy relationship. And it's the same with poker. You know, you got to treat it like an entity. You got to treat it, it's this conscious energy that you have to respect, you have to love, you have to be in tune with it. You can really tell when a player is in tune with poker because they're coming up with creative ideas, they're coming up with new thoughts, new theories, new rationalizations. And you can tell when someone's out of tune with poker as well, because they're just all over the place. They're not thinking about it, they're not breathing it, they're not living it. And to attune yourself to these frequencies is a huge part of the game. And obviously that's pretty hippie talk. I think it's by far the most accurate way of describing it, but to use a more, let's say, materialistic way of saying it, you have to be thinking about it all the time. You have to be behaving as though you are already a professional poker player, even if you're just aiming to be so. You have to be taking yourself seriously. You have to be working on yourself day in, day out. What can I do to better myself as a poker player? How can I change my exercise routine to better myself as a poker player? What kind of people do I want to be spending my time around to become a professional poker player? Because if you do want to be the best, you gotta dedicate yourself at least for a little bit of your life. And then in the future, if you want to use poker as a means to an end, sure. You know, at the moment, it has allowed me to live a life that is fucking beautiful. I mean, everything around me, everything that I've ever bought, and since I was 18, when I was super poor, since then, everything I bought has came from that $50 or $45 that I initially put in to poker. And that has allowed me to set up a charity. It's allowed me to travel the world. It's allowed me to live in fucking luxury, honestly, in this beautiful place away from people, to really work on myself and to try and create myself into something that can go on and do better things. So poker, it is a means to an end in a sense, but you need it to be the end as well. You need it to be something that you are gonna look back on and say, those were the best fucking times of my life. Like, somebody asked me that recently. Somebody asked me, in fact, no, they said, I was talking about how I dedicated myself, moved in with my grandma, played 16 hours a day, and he said to me, he was like, I bet you had the best time ever. And I was like, it was honestly some of the best times of my life. It was drinking fucking horrible energy drink. Don't do that. Please don't do that, guys. And just fucking degenerating it up around my family who were there in Jersey, and every day thinking about poker, every day talking about poker, every day playing poker. And I fucking loved it. It was so exciting. And you have to ask yourself, do you love it or do you not? So let's get to Twitch. If you're enjoying the way that I'm speaking about poker, teaching poker, I do have a website, charliecarrel.com. Link is in the description below. You'll find on there a mindset masterclass, which I think is the most important, teaching you how to deal with tilt, anxieties, ambition, things like that. You'll find a poker masterclass completely teaching you how to restructure the way that you think about poker. And you'll find a complete archive of the Bankroll Challenge. Here. Sizing's not very aces-y, is it? Just gonna go all in. Feels like ace king a lot, or a bluff. Queens as well. Take an ace or a king, please, dealer. Oh, it's once. Take an ace or a king, please, dealer. Ace. Alright. The universe is going to make us work for this 10k, huh? We get 3-bet very small. Right, I think a reg. I've seen this guy around enough to assume he's a reg. Got me leading. Got me 3-bet. Got me falling to a shove. Call me punty, I dare ya. When we don't get the snap fold there, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. I only did 45 minutes this morning. It's not like I've done fucking loads or anything. Take a leaf out of the GTO book here and start betting tiny. I like it. I think they're doing good stuff in the world. Go for the old big bet on the turn. When he doesn't raise, you know, he can still have, say, a flush, something like that, but much more likely something along the lines of ace, 10, king, queen, those kind of hands, so I think we're just going to be going for all of it, and how about it? The snap is not what we wanted to see. Going to be 3-betting the ace 10 here. Go a little bit wider with, I assume, a recreational player. So you bet small. It's a weird spot if he calls in the turns. Oh, that's a nice turn. As turns go, it's a very nice turn. I'll bet small again. Min bet. Give him that face. Damn it. Well, we have kings here, which is better news. Yeah, that's the problem with min betting. You kind of have to just call off. Kind of assigned yourself to be calling off there. Nice flop. Take a jack, please, do it. I'll do. Yeah. That is a fucking nice river. That is a very nice river. I think we're gonna tank check. There's a chance he still value bets his aces and shit. I feel like he probably checks him back. Cool. Ooh, okay. Energy, maybe not the best right now. That's pretty brutal. Collect yourself, Charlie. What kind of charity? So I'm launching a charity called Thrive. We're going to try and end homelessness in the UK. And then we're going to go global. And we have a fucking great team. And a great concept. If you haven't heard about it, I've spoken about it pretty extensively online in different places. I won't go through the whole thing now, but you know, I'm a man of probabilities, I'm a man of percentages, rationality, and I think we have a fucking good chance of facilitating the end of homelessness and revolutionizing the charitable sector, setting new precedents. Get me, seabed. Yes, yippee, hup, hup, hup. It. Alright, let's hope for Ace Jack specifically, shall we? If you could just send Ace Jack towards his hand, please. Don't think it doesn't do anything. What level did I start? I started with $50 on 2NL, $2 buy-ins. That's a fucking clean run out if ever I've seen one. Alright, we really have to hope for not ace king, not sixes, not fives. Anything else we're fine. Gonna be going all in. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good. Man, energy, man. I'm telling you, it's real. We lost a whopping $1,354 in no time at all. It's annoying. Okay, we're back down to 7429.68. 7429.68. Maybe I could have sat out a tiny bit earlier there. I think I was just trying to push through because I was streaming. So lessons learnt for me as well as you guys, hopefully. If you're enjoying the way that I'm speaking about poker, teaching poker, I do have a website, charliecarrel.com. Link is in the description below. You'll find on there a mindset masterclass, which I think is the most important, teaching you how to deal with tilt, anxieties, ambition, things like that. You'll find a poker masterclass completely teaching you how to restructure the way that you think about poker. And you'll find a complete archive of the Bankroll Challenge.